man, oh man, it's been a tough year for the Haneys. Devin and William. Ladies and gentlemen, Oscar de la Hoya, prestige promoter, a sixth division world champion, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest fighters that ever laced them up, is roasting Devin Haney, and it just keeps on getting worse. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, Devin the Dream Haney lost and got beaten up by Ryan Garcia from Pillar to Post April 20th early this year. Man, is a date that we never gonna forget. And as much as they want to forget about it, and as much as they want to fight, and the fight became a no contest, we ain't never gonna forget about the ass whooping. Just go to YouTube, huh? You know what I'm saying? We ain't never gonna forget about it. All right. But anyway, then Devin Haney followed it up with trying to jump a dude in the carnival in which he missed a punch. It was embarrassing, man. I don't know what was more embarrassing, that or the ass whooping. I mean, you could expect a butt whooping in boxing, but missing a punch as a professional athlete, and then he walked away like, sad, look at that. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? But anyway, then he followed it up with the most embarrassing, weakest move in boxing history, suing the man that whooped him for whooping his ass. Yo, how you gonna sue Ryan Garcia because he whooped your behind when you signed a contract as a prize fighter for battery, assault, emotional? Was it for his reputation? Huh? My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, look, I thought it was not gonna get worse than that, right? But it did, and I think, to be honest, him suing Ryan Garcia is more embarrassing than him getting his ass whooped out there in the Barclays Center, New York City. Like they say, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Well, he lost. Got to go back to San Francisco, the #1 gayest city in the country. Now we know why Devin Haney's a little zesty in that pool with Diddy. I'm coming out. I'm gonna let you go. Imagine Devin Haney coming out with that song in his next fight, as his entrance music. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. But anyway, Oscar de la Hoya revealed and shared that Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney only did 300,000 pay-per-view buys. Wow. And also he revealed that the reason why they're getting sued, as we know, it's been reported, but they want to check the books. Haney's want to check Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions books, like if they got something to hide and stuff like that. I remember when Bill Haney said that this is the Devin Haney era. And you know what I'm saying? We're the #1 guy in the sport of boxing. We are the face of boxing. If you pump this DHP, whatever promotional company it is, whatever money it does make, or whatever type of shows y'all put out, whatever, I don't know. I never seen it. How about we check your books? What have you done for the sport of boxing? Because we all know what Golden Boy Promotion has done. We know what they have done. And I'm not saying that Bill Haney has done a horrible job as a manager. He was manager of the year 2023. You got to give him props. I like the way that how he got his son in position, right? That's not easy to do in the sport of boxing. He did a wonderful job in that sense. But also, as much as we're going to give him credit for the things that he's done right, just like everybody else, get their criticism as well. Promoters, managers, even fighters. 2024 has been one of the worst years for a manager and the way that he handled things. See, this is what it is. And I think that, of course, Bill may not admit it. See, Bill Haney, William, is trying to fog up his mistakes. And because he know he molded his son, he's trying to blame everybody else and make sure that his son looks at everybody else except him. See, because Bill Haney was the one that was look, Bill Haney is the guy that put all these different pieces around Devin the Dream Haney, right? Even leading up to the fight in the locker room. That's Bill Haney. That's all Bill Haney. All these trainers, that's all Bill Haney. All these different trainers and stuff like that, and stiffing trainers and stuff, and going to different gyms and whatever. There's a lot of people in the sport of boxing that don't want to work with Bill and Devin Haney. Matter of fact, I know several people. The first time I went to Vegas and I was going to the gym, I'm gonna tell you like this: every gym I go to, they talk ish about that, saying that he don't come no more. We ain't working with him. We like Devin, but we can't F with Bill. Enough people, they know who they are. I ain't gonna mention names, but I'm telling you like this: it's a real thing. But anyway, like I said, he's done a wonderful job leading up to the point where greed set in. The reason why Devin Haney's in the position where he's at right now is because of greed. All right, look. Eddie Hearn was handling their business, and he was doing a good job in handling their business. And as soon as they felt that they was going to get that Ryan Garcia, Javonte Tan Davis type of money, they felt the need that they don't need to, involve Eddie Hearn in this. Yeah, he could sit in the table in press conference, but he wasn't dealing with the contracts because they didn't want him to get a little bit of percentage for it. That's where greed sets in. See, you supposed to take the people and deal with the people that got you to what you thought was gonna be the highest, probably was the highest paid, but you thought you was gonna make millions, you thought it was gonna get more than 750,000 pay-per-view buys and stuff like that. But you felt, oh, greed, we're gonna get all this money, and it's about us. F Eddie Hearn. We don't need to deal with Eddie Hearn. And what did Eddie Hearn say in the interview with Andre Ward when he was trying to say that, that he was trying to tell Devin what was in the deal, and Devin Haney was confused. If Devin Haney is confused, it's because Bill Haney, as the manager, confused him. Think about it. If he's confused, how can you be confused? A guy, Eddie Hearn, is telling you, and you trying to tell Eddie Hearn, nah, is this. It's because Bill has told Devin Haney something, and Eddie Hearn is saying that's not what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, William Haney let down Devin Haney, but the thing is, that's his son, and it's a beautiful thing. Look, I like son-father collaboration. I always stated it in my channel. You know what I'm saying? The fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing, but also as a father, just like a son, need to take accountability and responsibility. We all have to, right? Not everybody is perfect. I'm not saying that Bill Haney is perfect and it's perfect. He's not perfect as well. And I believe they could go back to the drawing board, tweak a little things and fix a little things in and out the ring, right? I think Bill Haney took that loss worse than actually Devin Haney. And I think that Bill Haney, because he's trying to not take accountability and responsibility and point the fingers at everybody else and put lawyers in and blame Oscar De La Hoya. They want their money. Blame Ryan Garcia. Blame Osterin. Osterin did not beat you. Come on, y'all know Ryan Garcia more than anybody else they ever got in the ring with. And if you feel like that little tiny Osterin beat you, if you feel like that, don't even step back in the ring like that. Your mind is never going to be right because you don't want to take accountability and responsibility for the way, technical-wise, that you went inside and technical-wise and game planning-wise. Game planning was Bill Haney as well, trying to make Devin Haney believe that he's Drago, knowing the guy that he got marshmallow knuckles. He don't have knuckles. He need knuckle implants. Everybody know it. Plus his daddy, right? So to give him that type of game plan, you set your son to get his ass whooped, right? Because you was feeding into the social media. You was feeding into, he needs to outperform Javonte Tank Davis. See, the reason is y'all was chasing Javonte Tank Davis. Funds, money, pocket watching Javonte Tank Davis, and y'all felt that y'all needed to outperform Javonte Tank Davis, and y'all couldn't outperform Javonte Tank Davis in the ring, nor in the box office. You know what I'm saying? Barclays Center, it wasn't even close to being sold out. I believe it was 11, almost 12,000 people bought the tickets. Let me say it like this. Sean Porter and Keith Thurman did better numbers. Keith Thurman and Danny Swift Garcia sold out the Barclays Center. And I thought that Ryan Garcia, look, and also, let's be real. It's not, if they feel like 300,000 was a failure, right? Then everybody failed, right? Did Ryan Garcia, the Golden Boy Promotions, did they fail? If it's 300,000, if they trying to make fun of Devin Haney's 300,000, with these 300 pay-per-view buys, yeah, that was everybody. So it has to be collective in terms of, was this successful and everybody got to be happy, or this was unsuccessful? Who are they blaming for it to be unsuccessful? Is it Haney? Is it Ryan? I believe that 300,000, you can actually honestly say that's all Ryan Garcia. That's all Ryan Garcia. A lot of people don't know who Devin Haney is and stuff like that outside of the sport of boxing. But anyway, I think that William Haney has fogged up the mind of Devin until Devin not looking at him as he's the responsible why we in the position that we're in today. The game planning was horrible. The managing after Ryan Garcia came in overweight was horrible. So as a manager and as a trainer And the thing is, Bill Haney's not even a hands-on trainer. You know, a lot of trainers, so there's no chemistry there. We seen that William Haney and Devin Haney, father and son, their chemistry has been off since the Lomachenko fight. I know the win versus Regis Prograis fogged that up, but I believe that Devin Haney was just fighting with he's fighting alone in that ring. You feel me? He does it. He's a good kid that was raised well, and Bill Haney has done a wonderful job in raising his son, his kids, and stuff like that. Shout out to Sean. He's a tennis player. Hopefully, he becomes Federer, Djokovic, and stuff like that, right? Because he's done a wonderful job as a father. We're not going to take that away from him. Just because he got his ass whooped, that doesn't mean that he's a horrible father. But there's also egos, and I believe that Bill Haney, William, his ego is up. It was in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? I think that he wasn't. Again, I think they were so focused on Gervonta Tank Davis rather than Ryan Garcia. I think that he was focused on him. Bill Haney was doing. He was in social media a lot. Sometimes the social media, he's more in social media than his son, and it should be the other way around, right? He was doing interviews that I believe that it was about him. It wasn't about Devin Haney. You know, Cam and Mace. It was about him. Vlad TV. It was about him. These are interviews that if you're going to promote Devin, he should be there. I think that Bill Haney is feeling himself, and he has created a brand for himself. And I think he got used to it's about him. And it's not really about Devin anymore. Primarily about Devin and stuff like that. He's supposed to be a hands-on coach. I think at this point of his career, and and he should have learned from a lot of coaches around him. Just like, look at all the fathers. The fathers are hands-on trainers. Jose Benavidez Sr., Teofimo Lopez Sr., Henry Garcia, right? He's still a hands-on trainer. Like, we still see him in the pads and stuff like that. But Derrick James, that's all right. You could do that as well. A bunch of fathers, the Kenny Porters of the world, the Angel Garcia and of the world, the Ruben Guerreros. Y'all know Virgil Ortiz Sr. and stuff like that. He's not a hands-on trainer. So eventually the chemistry was just gonna be off. But I think that this is the most embarrassing year for the Haneys. This is the most embarrassing thing for a fighter, because it's one thing to lose in the ring, one thing to lose, but it's like every move that they're pulling right now, and the way they talk, and the cap, we give you 48 hours, all this crap. Stop. You care about cleaning the sport of boxing. You care about PED so much, but yet your right hand man is Victor Conte. Victor Conte, the Pablo Escobar of PEDs, the guy that had destroyed greatest athletes that America has ever provided. You feel me? So a few of them. Barry Bonds. You feel me? Messed up baseball, messed up track and field. Jones, like why is this guy in this sport? If you want to be the primary guy to clean the sport of boxing, but you get Victor Conte, that's the most dumbest ish you could say and do. You feel me? So I understand why they got Victor Conte. They got Victor Conte because Victor Conte is the one that's paying for the camp fee. Bill Haney's just hustling Victor Conte for the camp fee. And the reason why they say this about 48 hours and rolling to VADA is because he's trying to be a broker to VADA. Feel me? Victor Conte is the one that put up, that has created VADA. So he's just trying to bring business. If y'all really want Ryan Garcia to enroll into VADA right now, right? How about you pay for it? How about you pay for it? It's time for DHP. If you have problems with this promoter, if you have problems with Eddie Hearn, and you have problems with Top Rank, and you have problems, or you're saying things about Oscar De La Hoya, you said things about Bob Arum, you said things about Eddie Hearn, how about you flip the bill? Flip bill. Flip the bill. Devin, Bill, flip your own bill. How about you? Rent the arena? How about you put your own fights together like Oscar De La Hoya did? Let me tell you like this. You can't outdo Oscar De La Hoya in anything. Not as a promoter, not as a fighter, not as a brand. This is a losing war, losing battle. It ain't even close. You know what I'm saying? It's like messing with Oscar De La Hoya business-wise and fighting-wise. It's like it's like a LeBron James playing somebody in the Pee Wee League. Huh? Come on now. You got checked. You got put in place. And you're going to keep on getting yourself. How about y'all disappear for a while, stay in the gym, work hard, fix your brand up, and then come up with something solid for the people to believe in your brand and believe in your fighter once again. Like I said again, the primary thing for Devin Haney to do is get knuckle implants and then go back to the joint, go to rehab, go back to the drawing board, and I think that everything's gonna be well. For Bill Haney, take accountability and responsibility and stop letting money drive you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be greedy. You feel me? You can't bless God and then be greedy with the gifts and stuff like that. You feel me? Don't be greedy with the gift, huh? So anyway, y'all already know. Hey, Bill. And accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Muhammad ain't gonna do nothing for you. But anyway, this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Love y'all. God bless. Hey, subscribe, and on to the next.